Alright, it's been a while since I did one of these tier lists. Yeah, we're gonna rank we're basically just gonna rank every, like, glitch production show, just for fun. And, yeah. Real quick, yeah. I haven't seen it, but it's not a glitch production channel, so bin. Alright. So, I guess we should go to the ranking. Alright, SMG4. I think this is like the channel, I think. Yeah, I quite liked SMG4 actually. I think it was actually quite good. And also not and my personal favorite episode's easily the like episode that ended the entire show. That was definitely my favorite episode, but I do like a lot of ones. Like the video where Mario got his wiener stuck in the door. That was really funny. And it's just a lot of videos. I mean, sure, there are some videos that I hate, like the Sonic video, but like I just quite liked it. So I'm putting SMG4 in the A tier. Alright, Meta Runner. Meta Runner, well, unless if you like include SMG4, Meta Runner, as far as I'm aware, is like the only glitch production show that actually has more than one episode. No, has more than one episode, god damn it. That has like more than one season. Because most of them only have one. Meta Runner has three, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. I think the idea of Tori, who's an SMG4 character, like going through random games is pretty fun. And is, yeah, pretty honest, it's probably more unique than Game of Us. So I'm putting it in the B tier. Sunset Paradise. This is just, I guess it's just Super Mario Sunshine. Well, it looks like Super Mario Sunshine, but yeah. I haven't actually seen Meta Runner or Sunset Paradise, but I'm just saying them based on like how I feel, and I like the idea of Meta Runner, and Sunset Paradise's idea is okay, so I guess I'll put in C. S no S no, hold on. That doesn't that like that. Okay, I'm not even joking. Murder drones, murder that like even Z tier, even Z. You're not. Yeah, that really does not. That really fits how much I love Murder Drones. I think Murder Drones is easily the best glitch production show, and I really wish they gave it more than one season. And also, they actually added a new special, including Jay. Absolute fire. That was so good. No Murder Drones episode is outright terrible, and I outright love every single one of them. And this is easily, this is either my first or second favorite show. It's really tied between Angel Hair at the moment. Seriously, like Z tier, even Z tier cannot cope with how much I love Murder Drones so much. Even to this day, I still love the show to death. Oh boy, this show, Amazing Digital Circus. Oh well, if it ain't my enemy, yeah. This show has really been getting onto my nerves lately. Maybe just due to the fact that obviously episode 6. Look, if you've seen pretty much any, like, thing where I cover the Amazing Digital Circus, you should probably know this, but yeah, so I won't get into that. But yeah. Although, I will say, episode 9 was so good. I absolutely loved episode 9. And just because of episode 9, I think I'll put it in A tier. It would normally be in C or B, but like the episode 9 is easily one of my favorite Glitch Productions episodes. Maybe even better than some Murder Drones episodes. Episode 9 was so good. Yes, I do kind of wish it was focused on more characters other than Jax, like especially Gangle and Zooble, but like I still really liked episode 9. I think it was so good, and somehow it actually made me like Jax's character. Gaslight District. Yeah. It's just Murder Drones again. Because, like, they both have the same plot where, like, human civilization is dead. And, like, other people are there. Except instead of robots, it's just zombies, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I guess the only positive I can give is that I like the bread guy. Oh, Knights of Guinevere. This one's an interesting one. This one's a real interesting one. I originally hated the show because I thought the trailer was awful. But after seeing the show myself, like the pilot, I actually thought it was pretty good. I actually quite liked it. I think it was really fun, and it was like, and it had a lot of action into it. So I think I'm just gonna put it on the top of B tier. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Game of Us. Okay. Look, we need to talk about Game of Us. Because, I am gonna get a ton of hate for this. But, I frankly don't even care. F tier. Okay. Look. If we were talking about the 2009 version, I thought the 2009 version was pretty funny. I don't know what the point would be, but the 2026 version, such a massive disappointment. I'm not saying something, because I really liked the trailer. I had really high hopes for it. But when it actually came out and I watched the premiere, I was genuinely so disappointed. I'm not even joking. Like, Knights of Guinevere is kind of the opposite of Game of Us. I hated the trailer, but loved the pilot. Game of Us is the opposite of Knights of Guinevere. I love the trailer, but despised the pilot. Like, I think it's, like, honestly, I think Game of Us pilot is on par with episode 6 of The Amazing Digital Circus. They're both outright hellspawns that really should be vanquished from this earth. Because, yeah, I absolutely despise the pilot of Game of Us. I think it is awful. There are some positives, I will say that. I do really like Gobbles. I think he's a really fun character. And I also like Snappers and the villain. And I guess the robot, I forgot the name of, isn't that bad either. But the rest, dude, look. Flappers. Flappers is pretty much the main reason why I absolutely despised the episode. Flappers might as well be my least favorite character in all of SMG4 Glitch Productions. I hate him even more than Pomni. And that's saying something. Because Flappers was so undeniably annoying that I outright wanted him to die. Sure, he had one funny joke, and that was like a joke where he like destroyed like a Skeleton by turning buff. I laughed my ass off at that because it was generally so funny. But then they just kept doing it, and it just got stale real quick. So, yeah. And also, Snappers, if you've seen the ending, well, I'm not talking about it. But if you know, you know. If I had to say another positive, I thought the beginning was at least tolerable. But, like, still, just did not like it. Okay. I need to get real with you. Before you click off, I really need to explain myself here. So, at one post, I said... So, basically, I did a poll asking if I should cover Duffy's Digital Circus. And you all said yes. So then I made a post saying, like, it would release earlier this week. And obviously, it hasn't released yet. I should really explain myself here, because it kind of gets deep. So, I really just have been in stressful situations lately, and it's really just not been fun for me. And I've been real busy lately. Not to mention, like those characters that I did in, like, those two snow specials. Yeah, the phone I used for that no longer works, as it just keeps shutting down randomly. And it only really works when I put it on charge. But obviously, if it just gets charged too much, then it just becomes a real problem then. So, the Samsung phone, aka the phone I'm using for this, to make videos, is really the only way I can make plush videos. Or meta videos like this one, for example. So, yeah. So, I hate to say this, but unless if I get a new phone, these spin-off characters at, like, the other place, I'm sorry, but I can't do any more videos of them. I'm so sorry, but I can't do any more videos of them. Because, obviously, my phone keeps shutting down. And I know I've only done, like 3 videos. One is just, like, pretty much an April Fool's special that's gonna release in, like, next year. Like, look, I'm just sorry, but, yeah. Also, not to mention, I also have a few home problems. And, yeah. Not to mention, I'm just real busy for the summer. I will promise you this. I will try to make at least a few plush videos. I'll try and make a few of those, but like, as of now, I've been in a stressful situation lately. Don't get me wrong, I will definitely try and release the Duffy's Digital Circus video, but for now I'm not really sure. Bye.